The best whiskeys in the world. Hi, whiskey lovers. In today's video, we'll be discussing which are the best whiskeys in the world. Before we start, pour another glass and start with our top 10. At number 10, we have Knappogue Castle 1951 whiskey. It is one of the oldest and rarest available Irish whiskies on the planet. This whiskey was first distilled in the year 1951, and you won't believe it. It was aged in sherry casks for almost 36 years. Many of you possibly had a drink, but those who did not have missed the impressive taste that it gives. Rich with notes of soft honey, ripe green gages, clean barley, and oats. It also won an award for the best Irish whiskey by Lux Digital with an affordable price of about $100. The Knappogue Castle 16-year-old is the perfect introduction to the world of high-class Irish whiskey. So let us continue to number 9. Glenfiddich Bourbon Barrel Reserve 14-year is a single malt Scotch whiskey that is aged for 14 years in ex-bourbon American oak casks. If you've never tasted this, then let me tell you how it tastes. Glenfiddich Bourbon Barrel Reserve 14-year has tasting notes of deep, vibrant vanilla notes with hints of citrus, caramelized brown sugar, cinnamon, baked apple, and ripe summer fruits, and balanced with rich, oaky aromas. On the palate, it has layers of creamy toffee, woody spices, candied orange peel, and freshly toasted oak. The finish is long-lasting with lingering sweetness. Now, after hearing this, who wouldn't taste this awesome drink? It is available for purchase at a price range of $45 to $56 per 750 milliliter bottle. Monkey Shoulder is a blended malt Scotch whiskey made for mixing. It's a mix of 3 different Speyside single malts. It would be wrong if you have not tasted Monkey Shoulder, since it has floral aromas blended with zesty citrus and fresh fruit, along with subtle hints of honey and spiced oak. It is smooth, creamy, supple, and very malty. Monkey Shoulder works well neat over ice or in whiskey cocktails. You will experience it from your tongue down through your gut. It isn't a surprise that Monkey Shoulder has won several awards, including gold at ISC and silver at IWSC in 2020. Monkey Shoulder is great with mixers or just on its own. It is smooth, sweet, and very easy to drink. The richness and vibrancy combine with the fruity aromas to create a complex yet approachable taste that works well in cocktails as well as on its own. It costs between $30 and $40 for a 750 milliliter bottle. Who wants to taste a hidden gem in whiskey? Here it is. One of the best whiskeys in the world is Highland Park 12-year-old. This baddie is a single malt Scotch whiskey produced in Scotland. It is aged for 12 years in seasoned oak casks, which also secrete behind its rich flavor with notes of heather honey, dried fruits, winter spices, and Seville oranges, and a gentle smoky finish. The average price is around $56 for a 750 milliliter bottle. What about Scotch whiskey? The Buchanan's 12-year Scotch is a premium blended Scotch whiskey that has been aged for 12 years. It is known for its smooth, distinguished, and developed flavor with notes of chocolate, mandarins, oranges, and lemons. Buchanan's 12-year Scotch has an ABV of 40%. It can be served on the rocks or with soda, garnished with a strip of orange peel. A bottle of Buchanan's Deluxe blended 12-year Scotch whiskey usually costs under $40 for a 750 milliliter bottle. Overall, Buchanan's 12-year Scotch is a well-known and respected blended Scotch whiskey that offers a smooth and fruity taste with hints of chocolate. Well, we're halfway there. Before we move on to the next whiskey on our list, have you subscribed yet? No? Well, pour another glass and subscribe to the WhiskeyWise channel for more amazing whiskey updates. Here's the number 5 whiskey in the world that whiskey lovers are gonna love. Bowmore is a small town on the Scottish island of Islay that serves as the administrative capital of the island and is home to Bowmore Distillery, which produces Bowmore single malt Scotch whiskey. The history goes like this. The distillery was founded in 1779 by local merchant David Simpson and is one of the oldest in Scotland. It passed through 4 owners before being bought by the Morrison family in 1963, who subsequently sold it to Japanese whiskey company Suntory in 1994, and that's how it came here. The average price of the Bowmore is $41 for a 750 milliliter bottle. Number 4, we have Oban Distillers Edition, a single malt Scotch whiskey that is double matured in American oak and ex-Monteafino sherry casks. It is a whiskey that's been a favorite among many. Oban Distillers Edition has a fruity and pungent nose mixed with sea breeze aromas and notes of crushed grapes, orange zest, and hints of smoke. It has a soft malt on the palate followed by wave upon wave of delicate yet rich fruit notes. The finish has hints of sweetened coffee and oak. The price range goes from $106 to $120. Next on the list is Johnnie Walker Blue Label. It is a pretty famous whiskey that everyone has heard about, so it is a premium blended Scotch whiskey made from rare and expensive whiskeys. It has a rich, smoky flavor with notes of vanilla, honey, rose petals, caramel, hazelnuts, and dark chocolate. The finish is described as luxuriously long and warm. This drink soothes your taste buds more than ever, and you will like how melancholy you get high. Johnnie Walker Blue Label is produced in limited quantities, and each bottle is individually numbered. Johnnie Walker Blue Label is known for its high price due to its rarity and quality. It costs up to $216 for 750 milliliters. It is recommended to be enjoyed neat or on the rocks to fully appreciate its complex flavors. It's important to remember that alcohol should be consumed responsibly. Johnnie Walker provides resources through their Drink IQ program to help people make informed choices about their relationship with alcohol. Next, we have the Macallan 12-year-old Double Cask. This is a single malt whiskey that has been aged in a combination of American oak and ex-sherry casks. The American oak used in this expression has been seasoned with sherry, which gives the whiskey its distinct sweetness. The combination of American and European ex-sherry oak casks create a balance of 2 wood types, resulting in a smooth, sweet, and balanced whiskey. The whiskey combines fruity citrus and caramel with spicy ginger and nutmeg. The finish is warm, sweet and dry with lingering oak notes. It is a great choice for those who enjoy smooth and sweet whiskeys. It costs from $75 to $100 for 750 milliliters. Finally, let us present the #1 whiskey in the world. Only the lucky ones get to taste it. The #1 on our list is the Glenmorangie Signet. It is a single malt Scotch whiskey produced by Glenmorangie Distillery in Scotland. It is made from a combination of the oldest and rarest Glenmorangie whiskies using high-roasted chocolate malt barley and is unchill filtered. The velvety taste follows a nose of chocolate torte and treacle plum pudding. The whiskey was created with a marriage of whiskeys produced from 2 unique types of malted barley, a single estate Cadboll variety and malted chocolate barley, which is better known as a basis for craft beers. Glenmorangie Signet has rich flavors of chocolate, plum, and espresso-like intensity that fill the distillery with aromas more familiar in an Italian coffee bar. It has been described as an outstanding whiskey of unprecedented style and taste. It costs up to $287 for 750 milliliters. Thanks for watching, guys. Which of these whiskeys do you prefer? Let us know in the comments, and before you pour another glass, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to WhiskeyWise. Cheers, and see you next time.